The entire town fell silent when the most feared prostitute in the city made a shocking vow. "I will make the pastor fall before the month ends." Men laughed. Women whispered. Even the pastor heard the rumor. 30 days later, the entire town gathered again. And what happened next left everyone completely speechless. Don't scroll. Watch till the end, because this story might change your perspective. If you believe in powerful, life-changing stories, subscribe, like, comment, and share, because this story is one you don't want to miss. The town was busy day and night. Street vendors shouted. Cars passed. Music played from small shops. But among all the noise, there was one man everyone respected. Pastor Michael. He lived simply. He dressed simply. He spoke gently. People trusted him. He was known for his discipline and strong faith. He never accepted gifts of luxury. He never entertained gossip. He never compromised his beliefs. Some people admired him. Others doubted him. But everyone agreed on one thing. Pastor Michael was different. In the same town lived a woman named Vanessa. She was beautiful, confident, bold, and feared. Vanessa was known as the most famous prostitute in the town. Men secretly visited her house. Women warned their husbands about her. Parents told their daughters never to become like her. Vanessa didn't care. She had learned to survive. She trusted no one, loved no one, and believed no one. To her, love was weakness, faith was foolishness, and religion was just another lie. One evening, Vanessa sat with a group of wealthy men. They laughed and talked. Then one of them spoke. "That pastor, Michael, he thinks he's too holy." Another man laughed. "No man is too holy." Vanessa smirked. "Every man has a weakness." The men looked at her. "You think you can make him fall?" Vanessa leaned back confidently. "I don't think. I know." The men laughed. "Prove it." Vanessa smiled slowly. "Give me 1 month." The challenge was set. The next morning, Pastor Michael walked quietly down the street. Vanessa saw him. She adjusted her dress, walked gracefully toward him. "Good morning, Pastor." Pastor Michael smiled politely. "Good morning." She stepped closer. "You preach about love, but have you ever truly loved?" Pastor Michael looked calmly at her. "I love people. That's why I serve." She smiled. "I hope we talk again." Pastor Michael nodded gently. "You're always welcome." He walked away. Vanessa smiled. The game has begun. Vanessa began attending church. The congregation was shocked. Some whispered. Some judged. Some watched carefully. She sat quietly at the back. Pastor Michael preached. He spoke about forgiveness, about hope, about transformation. Vanessa listened, but she was not interested in the message. She was studying him, looking for weakness, looking for cracks, but she found none. After church, Vanessa approached him. "Pastor, I need counseling." Pastor Michael nodded. "Of course." She smiled. "Come to my house tomorrow evening." Some church members overheard. They became worried. One elder approached Pastor Michael. "Pastor, are you sure?" Pastor Michael replied calmly, "Light does not fear darkness." The next evening, Pastor Michael arrived. Vanessa's house was elegant. Soft music played. Perfume filled the air. Vanessa opened the door. She wore a beautiful dress. "Welcome, Pastor." He entered calmly. She served him food. She sat close. She spoke softly. She laughed. She moved gracefully. But Pastor Michael remained calm. He spoke kindly. He listened patiently. He never crossed boundaries. Vanessa was surprised. Days passed. Vanessa invited him again. This time she tried harder. She dressed more boldly. She dimmed the lights. She created a romantic atmosphere. But Pastor Michael focused on conversation. He spoke about purpose, about healing, about faith. Vanessa became frustrated. This was harder than she thought. The town began talking. The pastor visits her house. He's not different after all. People whispered. Some stopped trusting him. But Pastor Michael did not defend himself. He continued visiting Vanessa. One evening, Vanessa spoke bluntly. "Pastor, why don't you look at me like other men do?" Pastor Michael replied gently, "Because I see your soul, not your body." She froze. No one had ever said that to her. She laughed nervously. "You don't know me," Pastor Michael answered. "I know you're hurting." Her smile faded. Vanessa sat quietly. Then she spoke. "I grew up poor. My parents died early. I trusted the wrong people. They used me." She wiped her tears. "I became this because I had no choice." Pastor Michael listened silently. "Your past doesn't define your future." She looked at him. Something in her heart shifted. Vanessa began changing. She attended church seriously. She asked questions. She prayed quietly. She stopped seeing some visitors. The town noticed. People became curious. On the last day of the challenge, Vanessa made one final attempt. She dressed elegantly. She spoke softly. She moved close. "Pastor, don't you ever feel lonely?" Pastor Michael smiled. "I am never alone. God is with me." Vanessa stepped back. She realized she had lost. The next Sunday, Vanessa walked into church. But this time, she wore simple clothes. No heavy makeup. No bold attitude. She walked slowly. Then, she knelt down. Tears rolled down her face. "I want to change." The church fell silent. Pastor Michael helped her up, and the congregation watched as the woman who came to destroy him was transformed. Vanessa left her old life. She helped other broken women. She encouraged lost girls. She became a testimony. And Pastor Michael remained humble because he knew it wasn't his strength. It was faith. Sometimes the greatest victory is not avoiding temptation, but standing strong in the middle of it. True faith is tested when no one is watching, and true strength can turn temptation into transformation. Because when light enters darkness, darkness cannot remain. Never underestimate the power of discipline, faith, and purpose. You may not change everyone, but sometimes the person sent to break you becomes the person you help rebuild. Thank you for watching this powerful story all the way to the end. If this story touched your heart and inspired you, please subscribe to the channel for more life-changing stories like this. Don't forget to like this video to support the message, comment your thoughts below, and share this story with someone who might need encouragement today. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful stories that inspire faith, strength, and transformation.